so many senseless killings going on right now, so many mothers losing their children, so many siblings losing their siblings.
A mother in pain speaking to News 8 tonight as record-breaking homicides plague the streets of Indianapolis. City and community leaders agree. The rise in violence is alarming.
Especially in the midst of this pandemic. News 8's Alexis Rogers joins us with a look at the reality for families behind those lost lives. Alexis.
188. That's the number of homicides our city has seen so far. That's more than we've seen in years in this city. And addressing the growing violence in our city continues to become more and more imperative. As we report the numbers, we believe it's important to give context to the lives directly impacted by those numbers and how they believe we should combat the violence that we're up against. Violence in Indianapolis has reached a breathtaking high.
Homicides have skyrocketed.
Obviously, we're not doing enough.
It does not happen overnight. We need to be realistic about that. It does not happen overnight.
This is just the beginning of the pain.
It hurts.
Antonia Bailey knows all too well.
Constantly seeing it on the news for those who have already lost, it just makes them relive that pain over and over and over again. No mother or father should have to feel that void that is left once that them children are taken away.
Yeah, their mother had just left a little earlier to take their youngest sister to daycare.
Her children, Nicholas and Ashlyn, were found shot and killed inside of their apartment near 42nd Street and Post Road in 2019. They were just 16 and 15 years old.
Well, Nicholas, oh my goodness, there was nobody quite like him. He was a jokester, rather corny for me, but he was a giver. If he seen someone in need, he'd go out his way to make sure that they were okay. Nicholas has had colleges call in just wanting to see if he's wanting to go ahead and come to their college. The conversation that I keep having to have with him is very hard. It brings up that day that I do not like.
His sister Ashlyn, just as bright.
She had an eye for fashion, loved color, loved doing hair, dancing, and I found out that she helped a couple of kids at her school as far as with money when they didn't have it for lunch.
Seeing all of the violence that has happened, Indianapolis reaching higher and higher numbers, what's your reaction to seeing that?
Because once that you take that step, you not only ruin their life and their family's life, you ruin your life and your family's life. And you are worth so much more, so much more. So I just want you guys to just sit back and think, be safe. You guys are important. You guys are loved.
Mothering for Bailey looks different now. She's charging the community to give back through these. The Nelson Siblings donation drive for kids ages 1 through 13.
I just have so much love that I'm unable to give to the two people that I want to give to the most. So I was like, why not give it to the community? There's so many children going without, so many people hurting. So I just want to give love in a different way. And I'm appreciative to everyone that's helping out and just allowing this to happen.
From toys to clothes to creating a culture of togetherness, the goal is to impact kids dealing with trauma every day.
They will benefit children who have been affected by domestic violence and are currently staying in a shelter.
A loving legacy and a reminder, saving lives is something we all can do in some way.
There's purpose behind this. And I like to say that I've been gracefully broken. Of course, it's a tragedy, but he caught me. And I feel like he's holding back so much of the pain because I'm meant to do something more.
An amazing legacy that she is leaving with her children in mind. Bailey will be collecting donations at Kindred Hospital North, Capelli Studio Salon, and Far East Side Neighborhood Center from October 19th all the way to December 1st. Her hope is for kids to have their items by Christmas.